Phew, I'm so bored. There's not anything to do on Roblox. What's this? Blox Fruit? Huh. And why does it have so many gamers? I wager more players must suggest it is top, so permit me check it out. Let's move. Let's see what all the hype is set. From what I heard, this sport is based totally off One Piece. So I think have to pick out Pirate when you consider that I may be much like Luffy. Defeat 5 bandits? Okay, that must be smooth. So, along with the game, it's quite easy. I wish the grind is not too bad. I hope the grind isn't always too bad. The bacon hare proceeds to grind via endless quests, continuously repeating the venture of killing enemies again and again and again. While the bacon hare despises the progression, he continues to push forward and maintain grinding in order to come to be strongest. Finally, after see you later, I'm degree 50. I nonetheless best have a katana, but now I suppose I can sooner or later speak to that NPC inside the jungle that everybody is continually so near. Let's see, what is so right? Approximately this fruit gotcha guy. A random fruit for 3, 2, 0, 0, 0. All right then, here is going nothing. The Sir Francis Bacon hare eventually obtains his first fruit. He doesn't know if his fruit is right or bad yet, however, he's still very thankful and eventually receives the incentive to grind even greater so one can free up all of his movements. He probably thinks that he's very OP considering his fruit offers him immunity to enemies' assaults, but quickly he will discover what hockey is. Man, this ice fruit is so cool. And I'm so OP even as using it. The enemies actually cannot attack me, and I can walk on water too? How is that this fair? Well, I'm no longer complaining approximately, since I'm now prompted to grind to max stage and try out all the end result. After years of farming, my level is eventually high enough to reach the second 1 seed. During my grind, I also got all of these cool preventing patterns, but most significantly, I'm subsequently so much more potent. Time to head to the second 1 seed, potentially today as we do this, because we will be hearing live from Orlando, Florida for the seed to take part in the global draft for Place Person 61 and the Cleveland Cavaliers. I wait for you to come home. Might have to get in trouble for this, but grinding for all time, and now I'm geared up for the second C. Everyone says the actual recreation starts off evil right here, so let's have a look at if it's really worth it. Whoa, this location seems so specific. Let me check it out. Wait, is that a blacksmith? I've in no way seen it before. Let me cross and talk to it. Wow, I can improve my guns. I can't wait. I'm gonna grind a lot now, or even free up my fruit awakening. Earth New Willpower. The publisher First Baron Verulum Hare heads to the search board, equipped to take on more difficult enemies. The grind was simplest, getting tougher. However, that just supposed he became getting in the direction of becoming more potent. That wasn't too terrible. These enemies hit tougher though, but the EXP here is way better than the primary C. If I keep this up, I'll degree up so much faster. While exploring the second C, the William Maxwell Aitken hare stumbles upon something sudden. A factory raid. Whoa, what is this? Factory raid? Why are some of these gamers preventing? Is this a brand new boss? He doesn't go into this. The first Baron Beaverbrook Crick realizes that factory raids are a threat to win powerful culmination. However, they're not for novices. Man, this seems so cool. I want to do this kind of one day, but I'm probably too vulnerable proper now. As the bacon persevered his grind, he stumbled upon something even more extremely good. Wakened ice. Whoa, that ice circlet is insane. That's nothing like my ice fruit. Ooh, how do I get that? The bacon hare become in awe, figuring out that he had a lot more to release. Wakened ice turned into the subsequent large goal 1, which make him experience effective and geared up for demanding situations like the manufacturing facility raid. After watching a high-stage participant wipe out him conveniently, the bacon hare realizes something. fruit awakening is the important thing to becoming powerful. Um, uh, Figuring out that he had to learn that immediately, he sees how an awful lot stronger the other participant is and wants that power too. The bacon hare heads to the lab to try to hole a raid. Little does he recognize that he does not meet the extent requirements to begin it. Let's talk to the scientist and do a raid. Wait, what? He says I'm now not high enough degree? Well, my handiest choice is to grind to that degree or get someone to assist me. Since I'm impatient, I guess I'll locate a person to hold me. All right, I'm going to join the Blox Fruit Discord server and see if all and sundry can assist me awaken my fruit. Okay, allows check out the raid channel. Wow, all and sundry right here is charging fruits for a bring. Whoa! I want to locate someone who can do it at no cost. Okay, now permits watch for a person to message me. A few moments later, okay, I discovered someone. Permit me speak to him. The first Baron Beaverbrook Hare eventually located a person which can bring him in raids. He's a Buddha predominant, so soloing raids is extraordinarily smooth. And he'll tell me all about the races. And I have to say that one of the most soloing events for me was like playing in the park in Northwest Oklahoma. They hold a coloration puzzle within the lab, then head up to begin the raid. Oh my God, I can't trust I'm genuinely doing my first raid. I can't wait to absolutely wake up my ice and grow to be like that character who killed me earlier. Whoa, this place seems awesome. It's so bloodless and icy. Anywhere that is so cool. Wait, these enemies are so robust, I can slightly even hit them without losing all my fitness? Realizing he could not continue to exist on his personal, the bacon hare came up with a smart plan. He determined to live out of the combat and allow the Buddha consumer cope with everything. He stayed lower back, peeking on occasion, but in no way too close. Fighting became way too risky, so he simply watched, because the mobs were given destroyed. Vietnamese held back and the crowd receded. So even while the boss showed up, the bacon failed to change his plan. He stayed hidden, letting the Buddha user take care of the whole thing, and ultimately, while the raid turned into over, it turned into time to evoke his fruit. Oh my gosh, we did it! Well, he did it, but nonetheless, we did it. This is it, time to rouse my fruit, all proper, let's see, awaken my first pass. Sure, it worked. Look how cool this is. Man, this is a lot higher than earlier then. I'm unstoppable now. Well, as long as I have a person to carry me in raids. But the Baron Verilom Hare quickly learns that having an awakened fruit doesn't mechanically make him the most powerful. Now it is time for the real undertaking, awakening his race to version 3. After infinite hours of grinding, the first Baron Beaverbrook Hare subsequently unlocked race version 3. Race version 3. He had looked for the paranormal vegetation, battled tough enemies, and finished the annoying quest with willpower. When he in the end stood in front of the alchemist and developed his race, the feeling of feat became super. But before the Francis Bacon Herod absolutely enjoyed his newfound velocity and buffs, he started hearing approximately something even more powerful. Race version 4. The first Baron Beaverbrook Hare is grinding mobs. He kind of shrugged. In terms of race version 4, the first Baron Beaverbrook Hare is grinding mobs, casually leveling up with his race 5-3. He feels excellent, approximately his progress, but the grind remains lengthy. But all of a sudden, a glowing participant with race model 4 appears. What is that? I've never seen whatever adore it. It appears a lot stronger than my race version 3. The first Baron Verulam Hare precedes the mysterious strength and asks what it's for. I think... He then learns that it is known as the race version 4. What become that or what become that I didn't even stand a danger? What is that this race version 4 and how is it so powerful?